Hi guys, David here from the WordPress Guide. Another video for you. This one is about site performance. I've spoke about this before, that Google now take into consideration the performance of your website. So they've brought out a tool that's called Google Page Speed. It's been out for a while, but what it does, it analyzes your site and gives you a report back, and it tells you on what things you can do to improve it and ways that you can improve it and stuff. Okay. Now what you need to have is Google Webmaster tools installed as well. If you get that installed on your site, you'll be able to get a performance report, and then you can use other tools to fix and improve your performance. And I'll show you all that in this video, the little tools. On the site, on the blog, I've got a video on how to install Webmaster tools, or it's on my YouTube account. You can go and watch that. And you want to install it and set up a Webmaster account, and then verify your site and install it. And leave it a couple of days so it just tracks and picks up your site, and then you can go and look at the performance. Now the performance report may not actually, it probably won't be visible maybe even for 3 or 4 weeks until your site actually has data to collect. That's if it's a new site. Maybe an existing site, it might be quicker, I don't know. I'll show you anyway. This is so obviously this is my site you're seeing now. I'll go into Google Webmaster Tools, and here you'll see that we have this is the site performance meter for my site. So I've gone into labs on the left and site performance, and you'll see we've got this lovely little graph here which doesn't look too good at the moment. But anyway, in November last year, this is sort of an idea when I started to work and try and improve the performance of my site. So around November and December, or it was actually about November, I was kind of worrying, thinking this is terrible, my site's hitting up at the top of this mark here, and it tells you here that Google say on pages on your site take an average of 9.1 seconds to load, updated the 5th of March. This is slower than 92% of sites. Okay, so they're saying to me my site is slower than 92% of sites on the internet. Now I kind of think that's a bit exaggerated. They've said here the estimates are of low accuracy. So I've done a few other tests, and I can't get it any quicker right now, but you can see I've been working on things, and you can see I had the sudden drop down. This didn't update through whole of December or January, and then I come back and checked it in February, and I got right the way down to here. And you can see, so my site was initially running fairly slow, and it went up to there, and then it came all the way back down. So I've run site speed on it so I can get a score. You see below here we've got you can install site speed into your browser. I use Chrome, and you can run it from there. But what it does, it analyzes your site and it gives you back a score out of 100. You can see here, look, in March it's just bopping around this little area. There are probably a few things I can do, but I'll show you what I have done anyway. So I ran a couple of tests on it to see what score I got, and I then got the score up to about sort of 90, 80 and 90, and then I've pushed it up to 96, I think I can get, on 95 I was getting from Google, and still they're telling me my site's running 92% slower than all other sites. So obviously I want to get this down more, but at the moment I've improved the site speed actually quite a lot. Now whether it's because the server my site is hosted on, or it's because it's in the US, I'm not sure, but I'll give you an idea how quick it is anyway. There's a tool here called GT Metrics. Okay, now you'll see here that I've run this today, which is March the 7th. Okay, you can go and run this report. There's a link underneath this video. You can go here and click on this link here. It says retest page. Feel free to do it, and you can see these stats will come up. Now if you run this report on here, now Google Webmaster that I've got installed, this obviously gives you the performance, and it tells you that you need to start improving your site. There's loads of other things in here that can tell you how to improve your site. But what I ran page speed, and this does exactly the same as this GT Metrics tool. It tells you all the ways that you can improve your site. Now if I just scroll down here, you'll see here I'm getting a grade F, which is remove unused CSS. Now when you click on these links, it expands these options, and it tells you in there, these are all the things that we think you should correct, and this is actually all the unused CSS files that are being called on my site. And it tells you obviously the location of these CSS files as well. Insufficient CSS selectors here. I've got one here, remove query strings from static resources. I think what that is this question mark on the end here. So I've pretty much done everything I can. These are things now that I need to start looking into to see how I can change them, but most of the things are quite basic, which everyone can do. Things like optimizing images, okay? They flag images that come up that should be optimized. And you'll see here this image, and you can click on it, it says see optimized version. If we click on it, it should open up in another tab. And okay, here's the image itself, and they're saying to me I can optimize this image more, and it could probably even reduce it by 50% in reduction. It's less like the size of the file, and it won't actually affect how the file looks. And there's a few other images as well that loosely compressing. So these are all images that I can take. So what I do is I take them, try and compress them more, and then upload them again, and then run this scan again. And you can literally do things as you're doing it. You can fix a CSS issue, upload the new CSS file, run this scan again, and you'll see it improved. If it picks it up, it will improve it instantly. Obviously there's other things here. Where are we? Specify a very accept encoding header. I mean, some of this is quite complicated. I don't know it, and I'm not even going to try and get it all yet. Minifying HTML. This is something I've been doing. I can't obviously now minify this YouTube script. Unless there is a way I'll have to look into, but I'm grading A for that. So this is the page speed results, and you can see here that page speed ranked my site at 97. Okay, so page speed is Google. I'm getting 97% out of 100, but my site performance is not giving me this rank, so it's kind of a bit odd at the moment. Here's the Y-Slow, which is like Yahoo's version. And again, they're telling me things I need to do. Reduce DNS lookups, so these are all DNS lookups that are running. It gives you, if you click on this icon here, it tells you, it can give you ways to improve it. So click on read more, and they'll give you hints and things and stuff you can do. They'll tell you ways, what you can do to improve it, basically. I'll have to read through some of these as well, but it just gives you an idea that there are so many tools like this, and they just tell you exactly what you need to do. So this one, F, add expires in header. These are two scripts. Obviously they're running, which I can't fix. This one is my own script, so I can probably fix that. Expiry in header is like the time that the cached file expires. This is an image, and this one's an image as well, so I can fix both of them. Reduce DNS lookup, put JavaScript at the bottom. This is what they're saying to you. If you put these JavaScripts at the bottom of your site pages, that will give you a better score. So what they're saying is the JavaScript will load at the bottom of the web page rather than being called at the top, which slows the site down. If you put them at the bottom, Yahoo or Y-Slow will give you a better score for that. Configure entry tags. Okay, this is obviously not my script. I can't control that unless I install the script locally on my site. But it's pretty good. It just gives you an idea. Obviously now I need to get this grade up as well, so if I can get up to into the 90s, then I'll be happy. But it just gives you an idea, really. It's quite definitely a cool tool. You want to run it on your sites. If you've got a site which has a high-end site and it gets a lot of traffic, you'll definitely want to run Google PageSpeed or run GTmetrix, and you can do it on any site. Just go to the home page here and type in a site, check your competitors out, see how quick their sites are, see what they're doing to improve things, and if you can get a quicker site than them, there you go, there's one other step ahead of them in the whole search engine race. So this is just another factor, okay, of SEO. Don't think this is, you do this and you'll rank instantly quicker. What you're doing here, you're just trying to improve the site performance. So when someone visits my site, I want it to load and the information to be delivered in a flash. So that's really what it is. This is GTmetrix. Make sure you can use PageSpeed actually by Google, and it's exactly the same. It again just gives you all the tips and ways you can fix it. It's definitely worth running. Okay, so try it out, run it on your own site, see what scores you got. Let us know. Drop some comments below if you're getting good scores. But just have a play with it. It's definitely something you want to look at. Like I say, because they're bringing it into the whole SEO factor. So that's my score, and obviously my goal now is to try and get this Webmaster down right the way. I want to be underneath this green line that Google have, or underneath the red line that Google have drawn here. So that's my goal. Hopefully I'll get there soon, but you can see it's not a quick process. It takes time. They have to come and scan your site each time and see if it's improving. But it's definitely something to look at, right? I hope that helps, and make sure you get your sites loading quicker, okay?